Hello, welcome to this week's edition of Just for Today. So today I thought I'd talk about step 9 and just what an important step it was for me when I took it. You know, step 9 is the step where it says that we made amends to those whenever possible, except when to do so would injure them or others. And they always have told me it's the humility step. But I also think it's the grace step, because this is where you really feel the grace of your higher power upon you, you know? You're able to, it's the forgiveness step. You're able to ask for forgiveness, humbly ask for forgiveness for all the wrong that you've done. Kind of clean up the mess that you made when you were out there. And don't have to live with that junk inside you anymore. You let it free. You know, the humility comes in when you have to actually go to the people that you hurt and say, hey, I hurt you. I know I hurt you, and I'm sorry. And amends is more than just saying I'm sorry, because words are words. It's actions. So how am I going to amend my behavior to make sure this doesn't happen again? Well, for one, I'm not going to take that drink today. I'm not going to do that drug today. You know, whatever it is that caused me to hurt you, I'm not going to do it anymore. And whatever I did to hurt you, I'm not going to let that happen again. That's my amend to you. And this is one where people can cheat themselves so easily, especially with alcoholics. We like to try and go find a roundabout way. It's like, I'm going to make a living amends. I'm just going to make a living amends and not drink anymore. That's my amends. That's fine if, say, the person's dead and you can't talk to them. But you're selling yourself short if it's somebody who you may have a severed relationship with that you're afraid to talk to. You need to overcome that fear and step out of that fear and say, you know what? I'm going to clean up my side of the street. I'm going to heal, because this person needs the healing. And with how they take it, that's on them. They may slam the door in your face. They may curse you out, but you're cleaning up your side of the street. You're making things right for you. And I can say, you know, one of the biggest things with this step is being able to forgive. You're finally able to forgive yourself for everything. It's rebuilding that self-esteem. That's when the promises start to take effect. You know how the promises will say, if we are painstaking about this phase of our development. It doesn't say if we just happily, skippily jump through and make a bunch of living amends. No, it says painstaking. It means this is a painful step. It's not easy, but it'll actually, when you start it, it's actually a lot easier than you imagine, because it's something so freeing about being able to say, you know what, I screwed up. I was wrong. I'm trying to make things right. I'm sorry. Can you forgive me? Asking for forgiveness, asking for grace. And to have that forgiveness given to you is something not to be missed. I can tell as from somebody who did a lot of bad things when I was out there, not proud of, but I made a lot of amends. And just having, when somebody truly forgives you, you're able to forgive yourself. That was the first amends I had to make, was the amends to myself for all the bad things I did while I was out there, and all the bad situations I found myself in. I had to amend my behavior to myself and say, I'm sorry put myself through all that. I'm going to forgive myself. I'm going to move forward. And that was freeing, just forgiving yourself, just being able to forgive yourself for everything you've done. You know, forgiveness, I've heard somebody say, not to forgive is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. Right? When I forgive, if I'm not willing to forgive, then I'm the only one who's hurting, because I'm carrying that resentment around with me, right? Whereas opposed, if I'm willing to forgive and say, you know what, I've screwed up in the past too. I'm going to give this person grace and mercy just like it was given to me. And it frees you from that bond of resentment. And it takes away all those negative emotions and brings in love. and peace and serenity. That's what we're going for. So I challenge you today, if you're holding on to a resentment, just let it go. Just forgive. Just forgive. All you have to just say the 2 words, I forgive. I forgive. They're so freeing just to say it. And even if you don't forgive, just keep saying it till you do, and eventually you will. So I hope this helps you out and on your journey of recovery. I'm glad to be walking this journey with you, and I hope you have a blessed and beautiful day. Just for today, remember, just for today. All you have to do is just not take that drink, drug, or whatever it is that's trying to take you out. You're going to be just fine. Stick with your higher power. Just for today, you'll be okay. See you next week. Bye.